Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be going through my makeup bag. My makeup bag has become very, very important to me, especially over the last year since moving into this office space, because basically my entire makeup collection lives at my office, and so I need to have a makeup bag to transport some of my favorite products back and forth so that I actually have makeup at my house so that I can do my makeup there. So my makeup bag is basically constantly changing out with new products and the products that I really am loving the most and using the most at the moment. And not only am I going to be talking about all the products that are in my makeup bag, but I'm also going to be putting them on my face. And I'm going to be doing it in my slow motion chill way. So hopefully this video is going to be nice and relaxing for you guys to watch, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. A portion of today's video is also very excitingly in partnership with Clinique. I'm going to be talking about their Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation. This has been one of my go-to foundations. I've mentioned it a couple times already on my channel. It's so good. I'll get into it though when the time comes. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So we're gonna start off first with two different skincare items that I like to keep in my bag. The first one is, of course, a lip balm of sorts. Now I have maybe a million different types of lip balms that I enjoy and that I constantly like bring in and out of my makeup bags or my purses or my vanity. But the one that I've been using the most, especially during the summertime, is the SkinCeuticals Antioxidant Lip Repair Restorative Treatment for Damaged or Aging Lips. My lips are not damaged or necessarily like aging. However, I really like this product in the summertime because I want to be sure that my lips are getting the treatment that they need, especially if I'm spending any time in the sun. Obviously, I protect my face with SPF, but I feel like my lips sometimes don't get as much care as they really should. I actually notice the biggest difference with this product whenever I use it, which I typically do with most SkinCeuticals products. I find this does a really amazing job at literally smoothing the lips and just making my lips feel really nice and plump. And so I put a little bit of this stuff not just on my actual lips, but also around my lip line as well. That is really important. Your lip line is like a really thin skinned area, so you do want to be sure that you are treating it right, and this is a great product to do it. Of course, I need to keep some type of moisturizer and SPF in my makeup bag. This guy from Dermalogica is pretty new in my life. It's the Prisma Protect SPF 30. Now, this isn't what I would consider to be a moisturizer with SPF. This is an SPF with moisturizer. So it's just a very, very hydrating SPF. And my esthetician actually recommended this guy for me because I told her that I was on the hunt for a really great sunscreen. And she said that when I use this, don't use my actual moisturizer with it because it's hydrating enough. And so I've been using this every single day since I got it, and I love it. It's so lightweight. It really doesn't feel like anything on the skin. It just feels like a moisturizer. It has no SPF scent. It's not sticky. This is probably one of my favorite SPFs that I've tried. So for my base, so because it's been so incredibly hot in Montreal, like when I say I've been sweating, I've been sweating. Anything that I put on my face is definitely going to encounter a lot of sweat. So I've been doing one of two things. Either I don't put on a base and I just use concealer just to keep things extra lightweight, or if I do want to wear a foundation, I have been going towards this guy from Clinique. It's the Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation because this is probably one of the best medium coverage sweatproof foundations that I've tried. Now, don't let the serum in the serum foundation name fool you. This is not a light coverage foundation. It's a medium to full coverage. The reason why this is a serum foundation is more so because of the texture. The texture is very, very, very lightweight. This is not like a super thick or creamy texture. So because it's such a thin texture, but it has a lot of coverage, you can actually use a really small amount of this stuff and it's going to go a very long way. You're going to see in my demo video, I use like one dot of foundation on a sponge, and I'm pretty much able to blend that entire dot on one half of my face, and it gives me pretty much full coverage, and I'm using very, very little product. So that's why I really love this, because I don't have to use a lot of product in order to get that impact. And so even though I am getting that medium to full coverage, it's not like I'm caking on makeup. This does also have skincare ingredients in the foundation as well, like hyaluronic acid, salicylic acid, and vitamin C, which is really nice. So for my medium to full coverage days, this stuff has been amazing. So for my concealing routine, I have been doing something a little bit different for me. I'm not normally a color correcting person, but I have been loving this guy from NARS. This is the Radiant Creamy Color Corrector, and this one is in the shade Light. So this isn't supposed to be a concealer, it is a color corrector. So it has this really nice peachy undertone. They do have a couple different shades, and I have been needing this lately because those blue and purple tones have been popping up like crazy over the last little bit, which is why I started testing this out, and it's just so good. So when I use this, I use a teeny tiny amount. I put like 2 little dots right in the creases of my eye where I am the darkest, and then I use my finger to blend it out, and it meshes so nicely into the skin. You know how a lot of color correctors just look crazy after you blend them out? Like I find I can just go in with this and leave it at that. I don't even need to put something else on top of it to make it mesh into my skin. I find it meshes actually really nicely, which is kind of odd because it's a total peachy color, but yet it works, at least for my skin tone. And it looks very lightweight, not cakey underneath the eye at all. It has a similar consistency to the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I find it's even a little bit more hydrating and lightweight. So because I'm using a color corrector underneath my eyes, I do want to use some other type of product to brighten my under eyes, because like I said, I could totally leave it at that, but it doesn't give me any brightness, which is something that I like. And so instead of like piling on more coverage with concealer, because at that point I just don't need that coverage, I instead go in with a brightening pen, and the YSL Touche Eclat has been my brightening pen of choice. So this is a product that doesn't really have coverage to it, but it will deposit some color there. So it's not going to add any heaviness to the under eye since we already do have a product there, but it will deposit that nice bright color. And the shade that I like to use is 1.5. So that's what I do on my more full coverage days, and on my no makeup days, I've actually just been using the color correcting concealer and leaving it at that. For my powder in my makeup bag, would it be a Jamie Paige video if I did not include the Kosas Cloud Set? The answer is it would not be. So of course, this is in my makeup bag because it's been my go-to powder since I discovered it. This one is in the shade Feathery. Every single time I apply this, it looks like I put a filter on my face. Every time. It's so good. So now let's talk bronzing products. I do have 3 different bronzers in my makeup bag because bronzers are really like my favorite products to use mostly all year round, but especially in the summertime. I love a good bronzy look. And so I have 2 different creams and 1 powder. For the creams, I've got the Cosmetics So Soft cream in the shade Summer. And then I also have the Say Sun Melt Natural Cream Bronzer in medium bronze. I'm realizing actually that these 2 guys are kind of the exact same shades. Interesting. Well, these 2 are kind of different formulas, and so that's why I do have both of them. It's not super redundant because the way that they apply are a little bit different. First of all, the Cosmetics So Soft cream is very new in my life. That's another reason why I put it in my makeup bag, because I just really enjoy it and I'm excited about it, and so I just want to play with it, and so I popped it in here. This formula is really interesting. It's kind of unlike any other cream that I've tried. It's very pigmented. Like when you apply this on the skin, it is like bam pigment, and you almost get a little bit scared. You're like, oh God, am I gonna be able to blend this out? But it blends out like a sheer cream would. So even though you get that pigment, it blends and melts so easily into the skin. So I've been loving these, and this color also just works so well for my skin tone, so it's great. And then the Say cream bronzer I didn't use today, but this is definitely more of like a sheer cream bronzer, and so I do like to use this for more of my no makeup days. That's why this is in here. I do like to have products depending on how I'm feeling. Like I don't like to do the same type of makeup look every single day. Powder bronzer that I have in here is the Kosas Golden Bronze Bronzer in medium. And this is a beautiful powder bronzer. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it as well. I do like this to kind of set my creams with sometimes. I don't do it all the time. Sometimes I even just use this on its own. I just like this because it does add a really pretty glow to the skin. So when I am feeling a little bit of a glow, I can get it with my bronzer because I don't actually have a highlighter in my makeup bag at the moment. So today I did layer this on top of the Cosmetics cream, and this also creates a little bit more of a long wearing look as well, which is nice. Then we have blush. I actually have only cream blushes in my makeup bag at the moment, and I have 2 from Cosmetics and 1 from Charlotte Tilbury, which is Actually, all three of these are pretty new in my life. So today I layered 2 of the M Cosmetics blushes. When I have been wearing these, this has been my exact routine because I just love the combination of these 2 blushes. It's like a sunset on the cheeks. You have Passion, which is this really, really, really intense, almost like burnt orange color. You would never think that this would work for my skin tone, but like I said, it does. And then I have Lychee, which is a really gorgeous soft coral. So because they're both in the orangey coral family, they just work so nicely together. I put Passion more on the cheekbone area, and then I put Lychee right on the cheeks, like on the apples of the cheeks. So it kind of goes from a light coral to that like rusty orangey shade, and it's really gorgeous. The other blush that I have been very much enjoying and have been keeping in my makeup bag is this guy from Charlotte Tilbury, the Pillow Talk Lip and Cheek Glow Love and Light Lip and Cheek Glow cream blush in color of Passion. This kind of like burnt red color is some of the most natural colors that you could wear as a blush because, I mean, at least for me, this is very close to the type of color that my cheeks actually turn when I'm embarrassed or when they get a little bit red. And so this is just a beautiful blush to wear on those no makeup days, and that's why I have it in here. For my brow routine, it's been very simple because I actually just recently got my brows threaded, and that honestly makes a huge, huge, huge difference in what I do with my brows. When my brows are freshly threaded for the first like week, even 2 weeks, I pretty much only put in a tinted brow gel, not even the tinted brow gels that also fill in my brows because I just don't feel like I need it. So for that reason, I have just my Kosas Air Brow in dark brown, and that's it. I just put that through my brows and it gives me exactly what I need, and we're good to go. For my eyeshadow products, I keep it really, really simple in my everyday bag, and I don't really like to overload my bag with too many products. Right now, I'm still very into cream, so I only have 2 cream eyeshadows in here. The Kosas 10-Second Shadow in Globe. I mean, you guys know how much I love this. It's such a gorgeous, sparkly, golden champagne cream shadow, and this is like one of my favorite all over colors to wear. Look at how reflective it is. It's absolutely gorgeous, really. This guy from Charlotte Tilbury is also a new addition to my makeup bag. I just recently started using this and I love it. It is the Eyes to Mesmerize cream shadow in the shade Pillow Talk, and it's this very, very pretty rosy champagne-y pink. I guess you would call that a rose gold. So nice for every day because it's not super metallic. Like, it's not as reflective as Globe at all. It has almost no metallic sheen to it, honestly. It just kind of gives a really nice wash of like rosy color with a little bit of sheen. So I've been really liking that all over the lid, just blended out with a blending brush, and it's been beautiful. I do also like to keep a brown eyeliner in my makeup bag just in case I ever want to use it. Lately, I've been using the Makeup by Mario Master Pigment Pro Pencil in the Perfect Brown. This really is like the perfect brown eyeliner. It's a really, really nice, deep and rich brown, and this also lasts really, really well on the eyes. So I've actually been really liking mainly just applying this type of pencil on my upper lash line and then blending it out with a small little blending brush just to give a nice soft definition to the eyes. It's not too sharp. I could honestly have like 18 mascaras in my makeup bag because there's a lot that I really, really love. I am actually missing one here. I unfortunately left it in my vanity at home, which is a little bit annoying. It's the M Cosmetics Pick Me Up. That's definitely a huge everyday staple. The other 2 mascaras that I've been really enjoying that I also have been keeping in my makeup bag has been the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. This is nothing new in my life. I've been using this for such a long time. It's one of my favorite mascaras to lengthen and just give a nice soft look to the eyes, but still make the lashes pop. And then one of my newer favorites has been the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. This is so nice, so volumizing. I have it on my lashes today so you can see what it looks like, and it just gives a really nice feathery look. So I like this for my more dramatic days. For my lips, that changes very, very often, especially in my makeup bag. Right now, this is my current favorite combo. This is the Bite Power Move Soft Matte Lipstick in the shade Sugar Buns. It's a really nice kind of like medium toned mauvey pink color. It's basically the exact same color as my lips. And this new Bite formula is also like a really, really nice soft matte finish. So it has no shine to it at all. So I find because it's really close to my lip color and because of that soft matte finish, I'm able to apply this in a way where it just kind of gives my lips this stain effect. And so I'll just put a little bit of this on and then take my finger and just like rub it along the edges just to kind of give it a nice soft look. It doesn't even really look like I'm wearing lipstick. It just looks like my lips are a darker shade of what they naturally already are. And then I do also like to keep some type of gloss in my makeup bag, and I do like to layer this on top of the lipstick as well if I want like a little something, or just wear this on its own. It's the Dior Lip Maximizer Hyaluronic Lip Plumper in the shade 016. It's like a really nice neutral nudie color. Not a lot of pigment to it, but it's good. I like it. The last like miscellaneous things that I like to keep in my makeup bag are the brushes that I use for all of these products, as well as my perfume. I like to keep a perfume in my makeup bag because I will often forget to put it on before leaving. And so if I have it in my makeup bag and my makeup bag is always with me, then I'm never gonna forget my perfume. So this is my current favorite perfume. It's my summer fragrance. The Malin & Goats dark rum perfume is just delicious. If you are somebody who likes warm scents, but you find it difficult to find a warm scent that you find is suitable for like the summertime. So this is really nice and like deep and complex and warm, but it also has that little touch of fruitiness to it. So it does brighten up a little bit for the summertime. So it's like that perfect compromise. And then I also have all of the tools that I like to keep in here. I figured I would show you guys. I don't keep a lot. I just have like 4 brushes and a sponge. The sponge is what I use for like 90% of the products that are in here. And then I also have 4 different brushes in here. This guy is the Spectrum and Katie Jane Hughes 02. This is what I use for my powder brush. For bronzer, I love this NARS powder brush. It's the number 13. It's really nice and big, but it's also tapered, so I'm fine. I'm still able to be precise with it. And then 2 eye brushes. They're both the Spectrum and Katie Jane Hughes brushes. This blending brush is the number 11. It's a pretty typical blending brush. And then I have the number 18, which is a nice little pencil brush. And then of course I have an eyelash curler in here. And that's that. Oh, actually, I also always keep my clip in my makeup bag, especially because I've been wearing my hair curly more often. As you can see, my hair is currently very curly. I often will like to put my hair up, but with my hair curly, I don't actually like to use hair elastics because it will affect the curls. Curls are very temperamental. They're really, really, really hard to keep happy. Big, huge claw clips like this are really like my best friend because I'll just twist my hair up and clip it and it doesn't disrupt the curls like this. And so this clip has been my current favorite. It's like a really, really gorgeous orange creamsicle color. It's from the brand. It doesn't say anywhere on the clip, but I'll see if I could find it and link it down below. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed taking a look inside my everyday makeup bag. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts on everything that I have in my makeup bag in the comments. Let me know some of your current go-tos and hit the thumbs up button if you did enjoy today's video, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.